Sort of fire. Take a look. These flames are from the Eagle Creek fire. This is burning near Multnomah Falls in Oregon. The fire has burned more than 10,000 acres. The county is under an emergency declaration at this point. Fires like that are one of the reasons it is so smoky in the valley. This is a live picture of downtown Boise from our station camera. Today's air quality is in the red, and across the valley, school districts are keeping their students indoors because of all this smoke. And we have team weather alert coverage this afternoon. Let's go ahead and start with meteorologist Nate Larson. He's tracking the smoke from the Boise Depot.
Thank you, Natalie. Out here at the depot, you can overlook some of the valley or the city behind me, and it's a bit of an ominous sight out here with all the smoke and haze. In fact, it's just so dense and thick. It's really ugly out here. And we've noticed, I'm sure a lot of you have been outside, that we've had smoke and haze before this week, but now you can actually smell some of that smoke and haze. You can smell the fire burning, so you know it's worse out here, and it's deteriorated significantly in the last 24 hours for our region. So this video is from Meridian today. Some school districts, including West Ada and Boise, opted to keep students inside due to the smoke. I talked with a family nurse practitioner at Northwest Nazarene University earlier today, and she tells me that when the smoke is this thick, everyone should avoid heavy exertion or prolonged exposure, especially if they have respiratory issues. So she says that smoke this thick can cause inflammation and irritation to our lungs. She also emphasized that if we're going to be exercising outside, which it's best to do that inside, be sure you cut down on the time that you're outside exercising and also the exertion that you're putting, or the intensity of the workout that you're putting forth into it, just because the air that we're breathing in is not good right now, folks. Live in Boise, Nate Larson, KBOI 2 News. Now, it's still hot out here. Roland, how hot is it?
Well, Nate, temperature readings are right around 90 degrees here in the Treasure Valley. In fact, the smoke is lightly filtering some of that sunlight that's coming through, and temperature readings would otherwise be hotter. But look at what's happening right now. This is about as bad as the smoke gets for us here in the Treasure Valley. It actually looks like it's cloudy. It's not cloudy. It's the density of the smoke that's blocking the sun's rays, and you can see on this visible satellite imagery exactly where the plume of smoke goes. It goes from California all the way up the coastline of Washington, Oregon, across the entire state of Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, down into Colorado, and then it heads out into the Central Plains. All of this is because of the fires that are burning in and around the northwestern part of the country, including Northern California. Air quality is going to continue to be unhealthy for the remainder of the day today and through the day tomorrow. In fact, the National Weather Service has issued an air quality alert for unhealthy air until further notice. There are some indications that perhaps the smoke begins to thin out a little bit by the middle part of the week. We'll explain why, and we'll have much more on the extremely powerful Hurricane Irma coming up in just a couple of minutes. Natalie.
Thanks, Roland. You know, this smoke has forced school districts across the valley to cancel outdoors sports practices tonight, including Boise, West Ada, Middleton, and Caldwell. And the Boise State cross-country team's first meet of the year has been canceled because of the fires in Oregon and all the